no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we haven't. The Nittany Lions will put toe to leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the football first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The pull and throw off the RPO. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Out of the gun to give to the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
There he goes. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Hand off to the single running back. Runs through a tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Wolverines are threatening on first and goal. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Penn State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, And both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Unloads quickly. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the back. In the gun. Looking to throw on third down. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. So here comes the Michigan offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running into the open space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes one man miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense in a bunch formation. After run, now throw. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Big fullback's got it. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Got it behind the line. It's Cook. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. It's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching.
Into the secondary on the right. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. They're trailing by just 4 to UAB. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, the running back looking for room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on third down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Unloads it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Got a little space.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Deep shot for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Get it out on the screen. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. From the gun, the ground game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pulls and fires complete. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll turning it on. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They go to the ground, finding open areas. Still running at the 35. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. Right back to the well. Bulldozes his way through. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll go to the fullback. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
1st and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over Louisiana. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Grabbed behind the line, it's Duggar. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? 2nd down, he'll throw it. Works the middle of the field. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. From the gun. Give on the inside. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Nittany Lions back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got him. And the Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The give to the back. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. There he goes. Past the 50. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown Wolverines. And the punishment has been extended.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duggar. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Duggar. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I've got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run now.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds us back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Nittany Lions are on the move. The pull and throw off the RPO. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Down to the 18-yard line, it's first and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Snap to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. They'll immediately call timeout. The Nittany Lions have it with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up to add another. Right down the middle. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the number one team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt, but after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still a lot of time to do some great things in front of them. Today was a disappointing day.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.